it going? How's life? My name is Yavian Johnson and I'm bringing y'all another video. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a hygiene empties. I will still be doing my items quarterly. So these are from from January, February, and March. Okay, I'm just bringing you guys later in April, but this is all that I'm showing you guys. So if you want to see everything that I completed, stay tuned and keep on watching. Okay guys, so I think y'all should be used to this bag by now, but this is the bag that I have my items in. Of course I want to work to complete more items throughout the 3 months as the year progresses, but I feel like for the most part this is a decent amount of empties for me. So the first item that I'm going to show you guys is this eucalyptus mint candle from Bath and Body Works. This candle is notes of fresh eucalyptus, sweet spearmint, and lemon zest. I've noticed that I do like eucalyptus scents, but I don't think I like the eucalyptus and mint candle. Like I usually like eucalyptus and spearmint from maybe Dr. Teal's, but the lemon zest I think is throwing me off. So personally, would I purchase this for myself? No, but I was gifted this. So if I was gifted it again, would I use it? Yes. It's an okay scent. Another candle that I have is Champagne Toast. This is the single wick. Now this is notes of bubbly champagne, bright berries, and juicy tangerine. Honestly, with this Champagne Toast, I did not really like how it was in the single wick candle. I'm not really sure if it's because it's single wick instead of 3 wick, but it did not perform that well. I didn't really smell this at all. I just knew that it was burning, okay? I didn't necessarily smell wax, but I just didn't really smell anything really. So I have it in the 3 wick as well that I recently bought in December 2023. So hopefully that one performs a lot better than the single wick because it is a nice scent. Okay, so I also have this Midnight Blue Citrus. This is a single wick candle from Bath and Body Works as well. It's juicy citrus, spring water, and sweet mango. Okay, so from what I remember, I was actually able to smell this in the single wick. I don't know if I would necessarily pick it up again. I think it was an okay scent. I have it in the body mist already, so I don't necessarily need it again in candle form. So I think I'm okay with this scent. I think it's a maybe in the future, like maybe if I just want to pick up something to maybe go with the reward, and this is the only scent that I didn't have in my collection and I just was really feeding for it or something like that, maybe, but I doubt that that'll ever be the case. But it's okay. It was cool. It was something to use. It was a one and doneer, and that's it. I also have 2 wallflowers that I completed. Like I said, this is from January, February, March. So I also have Twisted Peppermint, and then I have Champagne Toast. I already read you guys the notes for Champagne Toast, so I'm not going to reread that, but I will read the Twisted Peppermint. It's cool peppermint, sugared snow, fresh balsam, vanilla buttercream, and a hint of musk. Okay, so I was somewhat able to smell this, but then again, not really. Both of these scents was just okay. I feel like so far, the only 2 wallflowers that have really performed in my room is Turquoise Waters and Mahogany Teakwood, of course. But would I purchase these again? Champagne Toast maybe, because like I'm used to a scent like this, but at the same time, like I said already, this didn't perform that well, so it was just an okay thing in the wallflower. Twisted Peppermint, like I would smell it in the area that I put it, but I didn't smell it projecting in my room, and my room isn't really that big, so there's no reason why I shouldn't have smelled it like the whole room. Like it was annoying. But I feel like both of these are a one and doneer, but I think I do have another one of this Champagne Toast, so technically maybe it's a 2 and doneer. Finished a couple of chapsticks or lip balms, lip chaps, whatever you want to call it. This is the EOS one, and this is the raspberry one, as well as the Carmex Mary Berry. I got this from Five and Below, and honestly and truly, I do not recommend getting lip balms from Five and Below because they low-key be price gouging you, okay? Go to maybe Dollar Tree, go to Walmart even, but 5 and below, I feel like it was a little bit more expensive than what it should have been. Also, I did finish a sugar cookie one. This came in a pack of, I think, 5 cents for like the holiday season. And that's the reason why one is Mary Berry and one is sugar cookie. Okay, I also finished a Dove hand wash. I moved away from the antibacterial hand wash because I was getting tired of that scent and I wanted to try the other scents. And I did like this scent. This was lemon zest and mint, and I basically had it in my restroom during the winter time. It was a weird time to have it in the restroom, but I mean, personally, I don't really care about scents going for specific seasons unless it's like vanilla or like a deeper scent. Then I for sure want that to only be in the winter or the cold months or anything like that. But this was a nice scent. I would probably pick this up again, but of course there are other scents that I want to try out, maybe other brands that I want to try out. I think I'm really used to Dove hand wash now because I tried something else. Like I currently have another hand soap in my shower, and I have another hand soap in my bathroom, and it was not giving me what Dove was giving me for the past year and a half. Okay, so yeah, this is what this one looked like. This is with the new bottle shape. I'm not sure if they changed it up since I bought this, but yeah, I completed one of these bags. This is where I would put my bar soap in that I got from Hermana's Beauty. I told you guys in my previous empties that I like to use every last drop of my bar soap. So I'll put the little scraps in here and then save them up until I feel like it's enough. And then I'll go in toward like the end, like maybe if I have like a random body wash that doesn't have a specific bar soap that I wanted to go with, and then like soap up my body with it, and things like that. So this is cool. Would I purchase this by myself? No, but getting it for free is cool. So I wouldn't mind getting another one for free again. Also completed my last Aquafresh toothpaste, and that's the Extreme Clean one, the whitening action one. Okay, I completed this one. I had this for a while. I had like a 3-pack, and it takes me a while to go through toothpaste for some reason. I don't know. I think that's a good thing because technically you're not supposed to be using a bunch of toothpaste, but I just feel like it took me a lot longer than what you would think. But I completed it finally, and I was able to try a different toothpaste this go around that was different from Aquafresh, and that toothpaste is okay, but we haven't completed that one, so it doesn't really matter. But would I purchase this one again? Sure, yeah, I would. But I think I want to try other things first. Okay, so I completed one of these small spaces. I think this was the Downy scent in Ocean. This is what it looks like. Basically, I really bought this to go into my car, but I don't really clean my car as frequently as I should. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a person that's gonna make it seem like I'm so clean. I don't clean my car as frequently as I should. So I was expecting myself to put this in my car in order for it to like really smell good in there, but I never did because I wasn't switching out my fragrances as frequently as I thought I would have been. So I just went ahead and put it in my bathroom, which I think is what it's actually made for. It's made for small spaces, maybe like your washroom or a closet. It's made for small spaces, and I was able to smell it. Would I purchase another small space one? For sure I would. Would I purchase this scent again? Yes, I actually would. And maybe one day I'll finally put it in my car like I was meaning to and see how it projects in there, especially during the hot months. Okay, so I also finished a couple pocket backs, and both of them are the same as the wallflowers that I completed. I completed Twisted Peppermint as well as Champagne Toast. Would I purchase these again? I would repurchase pocket backs in Champagne Toast again, but Twisted Peppermint was one of those scents that was something that I just wanted to try. It's a one and done. Like I wasn't really expecting this to be my new scent. I think Twisted Peppermint is one of those things that I like to have like a travel size or something in there. Something small, like nothing major. I wouldn't want to have full body care. I wouldn't want to have a huge 3-wick candle. None of that. Okay. So this was a cool scent to have in a pocket bag. It was, you know, it did what it was supposed to do. It was seasonal because we were still in the winter time. I was also using this during the Christmas time. So it did what it was supposed to do. Champagne toast. I feel like it's a nice fruity, bubbly scent. I like it. I would repurchase it again. I'm pretty sure I already did because I have a lot of pocket bags right now. Okay, so I also completed this air freshener, and this is the Middle Eastern air freshener in the scent, or I guess it's the name Bushra. Okay, I can't necessarily explain what this smells like. I do feel like it may lean a little bit masculine per se, but I think this was like the best one in the store that I went into. That this is the best smelling one. Okay, would I repurchase this again? Probably not. Would I repurchase another Middle Eastern air freshener? I'm not really sure. I would prefer to actually smell them before purchasing them. Okay, so I completed a Listerine bottle. This is a small one. This is just the one pint. Is that what it is? 500 milliliter, 1.05 pint. Is that what it is? Okay, we're gonna say that it's a pint. So this one was cool for the size. I prefer my Listerines to be bigger, the bigger size. So, you know, it is what it was. Cool Mint, you guys have seen this several times. I like Cool Mint. That's my number one flavor. I've never tried Fresh Burst, and I low-key want to try it, but I'm scared to because what if I don't like it? And I think maybe it's spearmint. Maybe it's the spearmint flavor. I'm just scared that I won't like it. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so I also have this empty container. This had my grease in it. It came from Blue Magic, okay, and it was the Sure Grow grease. But once I was almost done with it, I decided to make a concoction of grease from a recipe that I got off of Pinterest, okay? So it had sulfur 8, it had Do Grow, the mega thick hair grease. It had some of the TJ Maxx biotin oil that I got that I was trying to get rid of. And it had some of the Sure Grow grease. I don't know if I said sulfur 8, but it had sulfur 8 in there as well. Would I make another concoction of grease? Maybe. But would I make this concoction again? No. I also completed this Maximum Strength hydrocortisone cream. And this is the purple one from Equate. This is the one that I usually use when I start having breakouts on my chest. So I went ahead and finished this one up. I also had a hydration cream, a honey fenugreek hydration cream from this brand called Herbal Shea. It's from a YouTuber by the name of Indigenous Strands. She came out with a hair care line some years ago, and I decided to partake in her very first release, and I got this honey fenugreek hydration cream. Now I will say, once I finally figured out how it worked best with my hair, I started to like it, but in the very beginning I didn't, because the hydration cream is kind of runny and my hair is like coarse. It needs something that's gonna somewhat sit on it until it finally absorbs the moisture, not something that's gonna like go on it and then immediately wipe off in the next 2 seconds. Okay. And this just wasn't doing it for me when I was using it like, you know, a leave-in conditioner type of thing. But I started using it as a detangler when I'm like trying to, like right before I'm about to wash my hair, and it worked a lot better that way. Would I purchase this again? Maybe in the future. I don't know if this was necessarily my favorite thing, so I don't see myself like running out to purchase this. Like, oh my gosh, I gotta have it. Plus, you can detangle your hair with conditioner, but this was something to use while I had it. I think I'm just so used to Cantu that honestly and truly, it takes a lot for me to buy more expensive products to try them out on my hair. But I like to support Black-owned businesses, so I need to get from around that. Okay, so I think that's all for the regular items. I think we're gonna go ahead and get started into my body care. Hopefully this video isn't too long. I'm gonna start off with my body washes. So I think I completed like 4 or 5 body washes this time. Maybe 4 body washes. I was a little bit disappointed with how many body washes that I completed, because for the past couple of empties, I've been completing like 7 body washes. So I was going to see if I could like maybe up it, but I didn't. But either way, these were some of these were full size body washes that was like either brand new or like they basically was only used once or twice. So I don't feel too bad, but let me go ahead and get into it. We have this Baked by Melissa tie-dye vanilla cupcake by Native. This came out in 2022 and I finally went ahead and used this. Now, when I kept smelling it, I've told you guys before, vanilla is not my cup of tea. It's not something that I gravitate toward. And I remember getting this and I was like, this smells like a weird vanilla. Like, it smells like a fruity vanilla. It's not something that I would lean toward getting like by myself, but I couldn't figure out like what it smelled like to me. And then when I got in the shower, I said, you know what this smells like? This smells like, it smelled like I was able to get in there and I was able to smell like warm, like I literally just came out the oven. But at the same time, it was more so giving me Fruit Loops or Fruity Pebble cereal milk. That's what it was giving me. It smelled like cereal. And I wasn't expecting to like something that smelled like cereal. But if I would have known that it smelled like cereal, I would have chose a different bar soap, because I was more so going for a cakey type of thing. That's why I chose my Hermana's Beauty bar soap that resembled a cupcake, compared to this one that was just, that smelled like cereal milk. I was like, I could have used my cereal bar soap. Then we have Olay. We have the Ultra Moisture Notes of Turmeric and Golden Milk. Okay. I like this one. It was an interesting smell. Like, I didn't think, like, I've never smelled turmeric golden milk, but for some reason, this is what I would think that it would smell like. It was a slight sweetness to it, to where I was able to pair it with like the Brazil nut or Tropic Glow type of routine, which I'm going to show you guys later. But I finished this. Would I repurchase this one again? Yes, I would. Honestly, I would repurchase mostly all Olay body washes. I also completed this Native Candy Cane body wash. This one is one that I picked up in 2021 when I first started my hygiene craze. This is also before they started making the full size versions of their limited edition body washes. Candy cane is a cool scent, you know, to use. It's basically just peppermint. I would repurchase it again in the future if I didn't have 15 million products, but I was mainly using it because I wanted to get this out of my collection and like move on to all my other things. Okay, so that was 3 body washes, and I believe this is my last body wash. This is Pink Frosted Animal Cracker from Philosophy. Okay, so this scent was an okay scent. It smelled very doughy, kind of like vanilla, all those things. You know, something that I would only use in the shower. I'm okay with vanillic scents or more cakey scents in the shower because I can wash it off. I just don't want to necessarily put a body mist. Like, I wouldn't want to put pink frosted animal cracker all over my body outside the shower. Okay, I just wanted all the Philosophy ones that people talked about, and this was one of those, and I kept seeing it, so I picked it up. Personally, it wasn't a bad scent. It just wasn't great for me either. It's better ones from Philosophy, and there's better ones, period. Moving on to my body scrubs, I went ahead and completed me a Onyx Bathhouse foaming body scrub, and this is Sweet Like Honey, and this is honey and lavender. Okay, so I originally got this because I thought it was going to be honey, because I wanted it to go with my Olay Manuka Honey Moisture Ribbons body wash. But then when I bought it, I was like, okay, this has lavender in it too. No, I'm not going to put them together. Okay, so this was cool enough. Onyx Bathhouse is, you know, is a foaming scrub. I'm not necessarily used to foaming scrubs, but you know, it served its purpose. It did what it was supposed to do while it was in the shower. I also was ready for it to go because like a year or so ago, I dropped it in the shower and then basically broke the top. So I didn't want it to go bad. And the foaming scrub, it does. I think this lasts pretty long, even with air getting into it, but I just didn't want to risk it. I also completed the exfoliating body polish from Dove, and this is brown sugar and coconut butter. Now, sometimes I would just use body polishes like in the midst of me finishing a body wash, because maybe I already used the body scrub that I wanted to go with it, and I was like, okay, let me go ahead and get something out of my collection that has been needing to get out of my collection, and this is one of them. This is one of the scrubs, okay? So I already have, I think I have 2 more of these. I bought it off of Amazon when it was like extremely popular back in 2021, and it came in a 4-pack. So I completed 2 so far, and I only have 2 left. Yeah. So this is the deepest. So this is the deepest Dove body polish. And would I repurchase it again? Sure, but it will probably take me a long time to repurchase it again because I need to get all the other stuff out of my collection, and there's deeper, better things than this deep body polish. Okay. Okay, so I also completed this Tree Hut Candy Cane Sugar Scrub. I completed it with the Native Candy Cane Body Wash. To go with the Turmeric and Golden Milk Body Wash from Olay, I went ahead and completed the Brazil Nut Body Scrub from Trader Joe's, as well as the Tree Hut Tropic Glow Firming Sugar Scrub. Okay? They had basically the same scent profile. I needed really this to get out of my collection because it was already open. It was probably like halfway done. And once I was done with this, I went ahead and used this one. This one took 3 uses to use. Outside of it being a small quantity, I wouldn't mind repurchasing the Trader Joe's Brazil Nut Body Scrub. But I already have 2 on standby, so I'm good. Okay, lastly for my scrubs, I have the Hermanas Beauty Company Birthday Cupcake Body Scrub, okay? So this was an interesting scrub. I preferred it in the scrub than I did in the bar soap. It's not necessarily my cup of tea. I just happened to buy the tie-dye vanilla cupcake body wash, and I was like, okay. And I was like, okay, I know Hermanas Beauty has a birthday cupcake scrub. Let me go ahead and get that. Also, I was really into buying her bar soap at the time, so I also got the bar soap for birthday cupcake. It was basically like a cute little cupcake. You guys can go on her website and still see it there. But would I repurchase this one again? Probably not. I think this is a one and done. Like mostly anything vanilla is going to be a one and done scent for me. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is all of the soap bars that I used. This time I tried something different and decided to actually hold my bar soap wrappers, because usually they come off the plastic, especially if they're Hermanas Beauty Company soaps. But I completed a 24 more pH soap from Bestie Gang World. That's the name of the website, bestiegangworld.com. I usually get the 24 more soap. I think they have other scents, but this is the original one that they came out with. And this is what it looks like. I don't want to get too close because it does have the P word on it, and it also has an actual vagina on there. My stepdad got me this bar soap for Christmas a couple years ago, and it's from Brown Sugar Voodoo, and it's called the Queen Bee Bar Soap, okay? And this basically had charcoal, turmeric. It's basically a charcoal, turmeric, and honey soap. Personally, for me, it was an okay soap. After you washed yourself with it, especially if you had the towel scrunched up, it started to give me like more of an egg smell. I don't necessarily know if it really did much for my skin, but I was able to complete it. Would I repurchase it for me? No, but it was something to try because he also got me some tea at the time, and he knows that I like bar soap, so it was something to try. I completed birthday cupcake soap. I completed the candy cane soap. I'm not sure if you guys are able to see that, but you guys are hearing me say it. I also completed the cotton candy soap. And then lastly, I completed the caramel swirl soap, okay? I also completed like 2 body butters. I completed the birthday cupcake. No, I completed the Tree Hut birthday cake body butter. I only have it in this form. I didn't get it in the scrub because I already had it in the Hermana's Beauty Company scrub. And they basically smell the same. Personally, I knew that once I started using this scrub, once I started using the scrub and the body butter combo, this body butter was not going back in my collection. So I made sure to use this up. The Brazil nut body butter, I already have 2 on standby, but this is from my very first purchase, and then I was like already halfway done, and then I had a full size of the body scrub. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and get the body butter and body scrub out the way so that I have 2 remaining body scrubs and body butters. Would I repurchase Brazil nut body butter again? Most likely, but you know, of course, this is supposed to be a dupe of the I think Sol de Janeiro or Sol de Janeiro. I've seen people say it different ways. So whichever way it is, I've seen people say that this smells like that body butter, and maybe one day I may decide to just go ahead and get the original thing because I'm pretty sure that one is more fragrant. But for right now, I'm okay with the Brazil nut body butter from Trader Joe's. I completed a aluminum free deodorant from Secret. It's the clear solid clear lavender. You guys have seen this several times, and I actually changed up my deodorant this time around. It's still aluminum free, but I decided to try out that vitamin care line from Dove this time. So this is going to be my last one for a while from the aluminum free line from Secret. I completed a body oil, and this is from House Urban. This is glazed dry body oil, and this is the original scent rice flour and shea. Okay, so how I came across this brand, I just randomly was looking up something to buy. I'm not gonna even lie. I was on Google and I was like, oh, you know what? I don't really have a lot of body oils. So I looked up body oils and I came across this brand called House Urban, and how it's spelled is Haus Urban. Okay. And I was like, okay, so it looked like it's black owned because it got some black people on here. And then it has and then they had like oils. Now, I'm not really an oil person, but I was intrigued. Now, the oils by itself usually like for a full 8 ounce is like $40. In my opinion, that's kind of expensive. But I got the pack that came with 3. They came with 3 4-ounce versions. It came with the original one. I got the one that had the original one, which is the one I completed here. I also got the one that was pure, which is fragrance free. And then they also had the male version, which is basically sandalwood bourbon. Because most of the stuff I've noticed is either going to be is more like gourmand. They have one that's like cereal, like a milk and cereal type of thing. Like, it's only seasonally that they bring out more so floral or fruity stuff, okay? So I went ahead and finished this. I actually really do like this. It's less sticky than the Dr. Teal's one. So the Dr. Teal's one is more so something that I would use for like as a bath oil. As a bath oil that you kind of like decide if you're going to rinse off, or you actually pat yourself dry when you get out the shower with it already on your skin, compared to you getting out the shower and you automatically putting on the Dr. Teal's body oil. I also don't really use baby oil, so I don't know how to compare it to that, but I felt like this was pretty good. Would I repurchase from this brand again? Yes, in the future. I don't need it anytime soon because I do have about like 6 items from them already that still needs to be utilized. Moving on, and then lastly, we're at the part that I was really, really proud of myself for, and that's because I completed not only some body mist, but also a couple body creams and also some perfumes. So let me go ahead and get into it. I completed Snowflakes and Cashmere. I wasn't planning on finishing this scent, But then I looked at it and it was starting to get that, like, it almost started to, like, the oil was starting to separate. Like, it didn't smell bad, but it was looking like it was going to turn sometime soon. Okay. I also completed Fireside Flurries. Now, this didn't give me like the separation of the oil from the body cream. This more so was like yellowed because of the, I think the vanilla content in it. Okay. So I actually did like how Fireside Flurries smelled in the body cream, even more than I liked how it smelled in the body mist. Snowflakes and cashmere. Snowflakes and cashmere. I don't think I care for it, or like I dislike it or like it in the body cream. So honestly and truly, if the only form that I wouldn't mind re-getting back in the body cream is the Fireside Flurries. Also, let me read off the notes of Fireside Flurries. This one is toasted marshmallow, pink lavender, and cashmere woods. And this one, which is snowflakes and cashmere, which I believe comes out each year, is vanilla cashmere cream, caramel woods, frosted clementine. So along with the body creams, I also completed the body mist. Okay, this basically, they basically were both full, but I was like, let me go ahead and get these out the way because I'm ready for those creams to go. So I went ahead and started using them. Like I said, you guys already heard me read off the notes, but this is the ones from 2022. Okay, so by the end of this year, I will only have items from 2023 and onward. Also, I completed this Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla Golden Body Mist. Now, this is the very first flanker of Bare Vanilla that I've ever had. I don't even know what the original Bare Vanilla smells like. I just decided to, when I first started buying from Victoria's Secret, which was 2022, I decided to buy the whole line from the golden flankers that came out that year. And I decided to pick up Bare Vanilla. This one is very prevalent on the Tonka bean. So if you like Tonka, then you'll like this one. I actually didn't mind this one though. It was kind of like a spicy vanilla, a spiced vanilla. I actually kind of liked it. I'm not gonna lie. So I was using this. I was able to get through this because I was going through a vanilla phase because it was winter, fall, winter. It was like colder months, and I was like, let me go ahead and like get this out of my collection so I can move on. Like, there's no reason why I'm here starting November and then I still haven't completed by next November 2024. It needs to go. So it's out of my collection now. I'm happy about it. If it came back, if something like this came back, if something like a smell like this came back, I don't know if I would be opposed to picking it up. Like, I kind of like this. And then I got my last items, and that is the perfumes, okay? So I completed this 3.3 ounce or 100 milliliter bottle of the Burberry for women. This is the original Burberry perfume, I believe, for women. This is one of the fragrances that I feel like opened my nose up to woods. This, I think, I'm not sure if it has sandalwood or cedarwood, but when I first smelled this, it was very pungent. It threw me off. But then after a while, I started to like it a lot more. And I feel like it pairs good with like maybe coconut, or it pairs good with vanilla. Okay. So would I repurchase this again? I feel like there's just so many perfumes that I could try. I didn't dislike this once it left my collection. I actually started to like it, but I don't see myself purchasing this anytime soon, honestly. Then I have this Zara apple juice one. And this one, I believe, this is the 1 fluid ounce. This one, I believe, is supposed to be duping Chance, like the Chance perfume from Chanel. Personally, it was an okay scent. I don't know. I don't know if I just didn't like it because, yeah, it was an okay scent. I don't think I liked it as much as I could have if the sprayer worked. I felt like the sprayer was off for me, so it was a struggle to even use this. But this is a lot more floral than I would like for it to be called apple juice. I felt like it was a lot more floral. And then lastly, I have Private Show by Britney Spears. Now, I also have it in VIP Private Show. This was a part of my very first purchase that I got from fragrancenet.com, and I ended up picking this one up in the 1 fluid ounce because that was the only size that they had, or they had a vial as well. So I was able to pick this one up as well as the VIP version, and I prefer the VIP version. But while I was using this toward the end of its life in my collection, I actually started to really like this one. It does have a coffee note, and I believe a lot of people compare that coffee note to Black Opium. Would I repurchase this again? Maybe, or I'll find something else that's similar to it and just repurchase that. But this wasn't a bad fragrance. I wasn't mad at it. Okay guys, thank you for making it to the end of this video. Hopefully this video wasn't too boring for you guys or too long for you guys, or I wasn't like dry or anything like that. I'm trying to make sure that my energy is up because I want to show you guys my actual personality instead of me just trying to always show y'all the products that I'm trying to show y'all and get so in tune with explaining every single thing that I'm not really showing y'all the audience. So hopefully that I achieve that, okay? So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and most definitely subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.